See that sign up there? We have made it to another location. Cameron Vlogs has officially reached another destination. Right now, it's the second half of the day, and we are going to be checking out the Bud Dairy Food Co., which for those of you who don't know, is another food hall here in Columbus, Ohio. So I've actually already did a little bit of scoping out. I checked out some of the sponsored vendors that are on the website here, and they've got some good options. Too many good options to choose on the fly, so I actually mapped out the things that I'm already looking to try, and then of course I'll keep myself open for any other items that they might have that catches my eye. All right, Mr. Bud Dairy, or Ms. Bud Dairy, let's see what you have to offer. Thank you, kind sir. All right. Wow, wow, wow. I see. Got a little bit of a map going on here.
There's extra seating on the second floor, and then on the third floor there's even more seating. It's a rooftop.
All right, so between the sign and the quick little intro that we got from our girl at the front desk, it basically just looks like it's like one giant open food hall. The restaurants are kind of placed sporadically throughout the area. You can grab your food from wherever, and according to her, they'll call you when it's ready, and then you can come get it, or they'll bring it to where you are. But take a look, Bud Dairy Food Hall. Oh, I'm getting 4 options. Yeah, there's like rooftop terrace upstairs, yeah. So, Auntie, what are you feeling so far?
I don't know what to give. I guess
A little overwhelmed?
yeah, I taste it.
Oh, you tried something. What'd you try?
It's chicken from KKI.
Oh, okay.
It was good.
Nice. Okay, very cool. So maybe that, but we'll keep our options open, yeah?
Right.
Okay, good enough. We're gonna go ahead and let the family sort things out, get the rest of their details, and find what foods they want to order. Since I'm going to be ordering kind of a flight of things, I think me and JV decided that we are going to go ahead and snag a drink first to kick us off, get things flowing a little bit, and then we'll find our table upstairs so that we have a home base already taken care of. Release card. Okay, so let me ask you this real quick. That's fine. How are you today?
I'm fabulous.
Doing well, thank you. So I'm looking to grab a cocktail here and everything. What would you recommend off this menu?
I like coffee, so the cold brew martini is very sexy.
Okay, very nice.
If you like a nice lemon drop or very citrusy, summery,
Very
very
nice.
fresh. I'm also a big fan of cucumber smash.
Cucumber smash. You literally listed all the 3 items that my fiance would love. She's literally cucumber girl, lemon girl, and anything coffee oriented. She's like right up her alley. I'm usually like a bourbon guy, so I was gonna go old fashioned, or I was potentially gonna go with the mule and swap it for tequila. So maybe I'll go with that. I'll go with the old fashioned. Yeah.
Anything else?
I think that'll be good for now. Yeah. Thank you. Old fashioned coming up. Wow, super fast service. Look at that. Very nice. Awesome. I think I owe you some dollars real quick. First thing in the Bud Dairy Food Hall food vlog is actually surprisingly a cocktail. Like I said there, I'm a bourbon guy, so all the cocktails that she listed sounded good, but the bourbon is what caught my eye, especially since it's one that I haven't tried yet. She said that it was George Dickel Rye, which, again, has never crossed my tasting palate, so let's give this George Dickel Rye a taste and kick this vlog off right. Cheers. It's got like a very strong, rich vanilla flavor to it. Very good vanilla flavor. Not upset. So far, so good, but Dairy's on a good starting note. Wow, wow, wow. Let's just take a quick look over here. It doesn't go all the way to the edge of the building, but I think if I raise my camera up just a little, get somewhat of a view out there. Wow, what a nice little welcome way to start off our first impression of Bud Dairy Food Hall. This is cool. Nice little open rooftop terrace up here. Beautiful weather. Nice drink as well. And the stomach is still empty. We're definitely getting food, guys. Don't worry about that. But this is pretty cool. Very cool. As you guys saw from my walking drink shot, I think that's gonna be a repeating theme in my vlogs from now on. This is the upper rooftop terrace, which I'm really digging. This looks awesome, man. They got TVs up here, they got lounge chairs and couches. Cocktail bar is in session up here as well. Got the games on, and now that we've got a home base, I think your boy is going to zero in on trying my first food item. Question is, how do I go about deciding which food item I want to try first? Well, I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of work my way around, and I guess like a chronological order. It's not really ordered by a certain number, but basically whatever is at the front of the Bud Dairy Food Hall, which looked like the cheesesteak place first, that's gonna be my first victim. And then I'll work my way around and see if there's any other things I wanna pick up along the way, or just knock out whatever's next in line. But first, I'm gonna enjoy a little bit more of this drink. So taking a quick step away from the indoor music and everything, just wanted to give this cocktail a proper taste testing and review. So again, we're trying the old fashioned, or at least Bud Dairy Food Hall's version of an old fashioned here. It has, I forget the name of that bourbon that it was, but again, a bourbon that I've never tried before. I gave a quick little first impression of it downstairs when we were still in the hallway. And it still is giving me, it's got very strong notes of vanilla in there. Now, again, this is not just straight bourbon, obviously. It's mixed with a couple other things in there to sweeten and kind of jazz it up a little bit. But even so, you can obviously taste the bourbon coming through pretty strong. And the notes that it gives me are, again, to me at least, a lighter bourbon and strong notes of, again, that oak flavor, that vanilla flavor. Maybe a little bit of caramel in there, but I'd have to try it neat to be able to really like pick that out. But overall, really not bad at all. I'm not sure if it's proper old-fashioned etiquette to squeeze this orange in here. I know whenever I get a blue moon or something like that, I usually kind of follow suit, but I'm gonna go ahead and just give it a try. Why not? We're feeling adventurous today. And why not? We'll commit the entire way. And now, give it a little stir. There we go. And try this out. Let's see how this tastes. Now that orange, that added a little something to it. It added like a nice, strong, citrusy element of flavor in there that kind of mixes in. And that's really good. I'm actually pretty happy with that. This will be great to wash down cheesesteak and other pieces of food. Lee's got his first bit of food. What's going on here, Lee?
It's excellent. It's a chicken taco.
Chicken taco?
Simple. I was able to buy 2 things for about $4 each, so I can sample, and then I'll get into the real meal.
Work your way around.
Yeah,
I like
that's
it.
right.
All right, now what are we sipping on? What's this?
Oh, this is the swell. They call it the swell line. It's a sour ale.
Nice.
Very sour. Try to get the biggest one I had.
Okay. Good stuff, man. And then what's this last little bit over here? Hold on.
And a Filipino chicken skewer.
Okay.
That looks good. Fried chicken skewer.
All right. That is making me hungry. So I think it's time for Cam to boogie downstairs and put an order in for a cheesesteak. We're starting off with that first. All right, Harlow's Cheesesteaks. Let's see what y'all got. I am gonna do the Caribbean Jerk Salmon Cheesesteak. Don't move me. First order has been put in. Currently waiting on our salmon cheesesteak. Now, he highly recommended the provolone cheese. I have nothing against provolone cheese, but usually I'm a Swiss guy or an American guy. So the provolone better hold up. Otherwise, his reputation's on the line. But no, other than that, we have sauteed onions, mushrooms, hot peppers, sweet peppers, and mayonnaise on this joint. So it sounds like it's sizing up to be a pretty good cheesesteak, but obviously we just gotta try it and wait and see. Some of the most interesting foods here in the food hall. The Caribbean Jerk Salmon one sounded amazing. I picked out 2 slices of pizza from over there I'm gonna try. And then they got like a pretty interesting chicken sandwich. Is there anything else you recommend in terms of food to try here? The tacos? Okay, are they like standout? All right, I'll try the tacos. Get the pork tacos. Is that the pastor ones? El pastor? Okay, got you. So pork and fish, pescado. Got you. Okay, cool. There they are back there. They're chefing up. Oh, wow, that quick service. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, bro. Have a good one. And first meal is ready. So, he said try the tacos next. I'm probably gonna put the tacos last, I'm gonna be honest, because they're smallest. So I know that even if I am full, it's not gonna be something that I can't try and actually enjoy. Plus, I also had a pretty good feeling about the tacos, but again, there just didn't seem to be any standout recipes to me that really made me be like, wow, I gotta try that right now. So I'm gonna stick with my original plan. Cheesesteak first, then I'm gonna move on to my pizza slices, and I'll work my way to the chicken sandwich last, and then, after all is said and done, we'll move on to the tacos. Look at that.
It's a little messy, sorry. But
OMG.
that's a regular cheesesteak.
Wow, wow, wow.
Whiz wit.
That's what I'm about to get into. This is food number one. We have a jerk salmon cheesesteak with provolone, sauteed onions, mushrooms, hot peppers, and sweet peppers, and onions. Let's get into it. I just tried an onion. That don't taste amazing already. What? Bruh. Can y'all see this? Can y'all see this? Bruh. 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 Oh my God.
Is that a repeat of, that's a repeat of the girl?
Why didn't I get napkins, man? Why didn't I get napkins? Because holy crap. We're going in, folks. I don't care how messy it is. I'll figure out the napkin situation later. Oh, I did get napkins. Thank God. Oh, it was not going to be good. All right. Let's do a little cross section here. Can y'all see that? Oh my God. I'm so excited for this.
What
All right.
kind of sandwich is it?
Caribbean jerk salmon cheesesteak, sweet peppers, hot peppers, onions, mayonnaise, and provolone cheese. Let's get into it. Wow.
I can help. I might order something else.
Wow, wow, wow. Holy crap. Oh my God. Wow. You're right, Mom. All I'm saying is wow. Let me recoup real quick. Hold on. Okay. Flavors. Rich, saucy, salty, but in a good way. Hot, very hot. I got those peppers coming through immediately, the hot peppers. That was really good. Sweet peppers followed afterwards, so I can see how getting the hot and the sweet peppers together works complementary-wise, and how getting them separate would just provide their own separate flavors. Salmon is very, very good. The jerk flavor is there. It's in there. If you guys couldn't already see it from the juices and everything, it's in that junk. Onions and the provolone cheese. Provolone cheese, to me, I'm gonna be honest, it wasn't that it was necessarily bad, but it didn't particularly add anything. Now, mind you, I could have just gotten a whole bite of salmon because, as you can see, it's towards the top of the sub, and the cheese is down here at the bottom. Try not to lose too much stuff by showing you guys. So I'm gonna take another bite here in a second, but yeah, immediate first impressions was not too much of an impact. Let's try it again. All right, he wasn't wrong. As a provolone cheese fan, talking about him, I can see how he would love this. For me, I should have stuck to my guns and gone Swiss, but he definitely wasn't wrong. The provolone, for people who like provolone, it does it. It does the job for sure. I'm reloading my sandwich. The inner Missy kid is coming out. I don't really care. That is so good. Holy crap. Do you guys get a chance to try this?
If it's the same thing JB had, I tried it.
Cajun salmon?
Yeah.
Do you want to try some? Take a bite. Take that other half. Holy crap. Wow. So, old fashioned with bourbon that I've never tried before. Delicious. And salmon cheesesteak. Absolutely insane. This is crazy. Bud Dairy Food Hall is coming out swinging right now.
You got it all.
And they are like, they're winning big time. This is great. Mind you, I haven't eaten anything all day. I literally walked all around the botanical gardens, blazing heat all day long. I think I literally had like a protein shake and like a handful of Cheez-Its. So your boy is ravenous right now. I'm starving. So this tastes 10 times better. I'm gonna finish this and then head back down for the pizza. And that's gonna be round 2. With something like this, I mean, you guys saw from the jump, there was no way this was getting eaten clean. Like, absolutely no way. So this is very quickly turned into a mukbang. And yeah, sometimes you just gotta go after it. Y'all know me when it comes to food. I'm not afraid to go after it. So I'm glad we're sitting upstairs and outside, getting a nice breeze coming in because this sandwich is temperature hot. The peppers on here add a little bit of spicy hot, and the jerk season has all types of spiciness in it as well. So heating up just a little bit up here. That was absolutely delectable. Fine. Question is why? Why did they decide to open a restaurant and put that on the menu? They didn't have to do that, but they did it. Outstanding. I was considering doing like a little food rating scale, but I'm not even gonna do that. I'm just gonna recommend it with 2 thumbs up. Bud Dairy Food Hall is literally coming out swinging. That salmon cheesesteak was literally like offensively good. Like so rich, so salty, so like just, it was delicious. So now the bar has already been set very high. The next thing on our list, I believe, is the pizza place. I saw 2 pretty unique looking pieces of pizza, a Mexican street corn one, and then a peaches, prosciutto, and hot honey one. So we'll be trying out Borgata Pizza Cafe and seeing how those slices are. Okay, and right over here, y'all can see peach, prosciutto, and hot honey, Mexican street corn. We're gonna get one of each slice, see how we do. What's up, bro? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing good, man. Can I get 1 Mexican street corn slice?
Absolutely.
And 1 peach prosciutto honey slice?
Yeah, perfect.
Awesome, thanks, bro. How are they? Are they good?
Yeah, perfect. And those are our top pets. Like,
Okay.
It's been selling awesome.
I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. All right, so 1 hot honey slice, or sorry, 1 peach prosciutto and hot honey slice, 1 Mexican street corn slice ordered. Let's see how we do. Gentleman asked me if I worked with, I guess CMR or Bud Food Hall, whatever it was. No, I work with CBV, baby. Cam Brown Vlogs all day long. Now, the real problem will be, when the food comes out, how am I going to actually carry this is the question. Thank you, man.
Napkins there, enjoy.
Appreciate you, bro. Have a good one. All right. We got it. 2 slices right here. Prosciutto hot honey and Mexican street corn. Put them in nice little carrying boxes, and I figured it was going to be easier than I thought because I actually ended up stuffing the Mountain Dew into my left pocket. So let's go give these guys a try, see how they fare. You know, I was thinking to myself, maybe I should have asked the guy if there were any sauces or anything that maybe stood out or that were recommended to have with these slices of pizza. Like maybe, I mean, one's already got honey on it, but maybe like some ranch or whatever. I'm a big ranch and pizza guy, but kind of already committed halfway up the stairs anyway. So whatever. We'll try it straight out the box in its raw form and give it a proper taste test / food review. All right, let's make a little room for these 2 bad boys. Let's get into our second and third pieces of food for the day. I guess I'll just start with whatever's on top here. Let's go with, this looks like the prosciutto slice. It is. Now this one is really interesting. This is literally peaches, prosciutto, hot honey, and I'm not sure what the cheese is. Maybe feta cheese or something like that. But let's get into it. It is nice and hot. I might have to give it a second cool because I am not a hot pizza guy. Usually need my stuff to cool down just a tad so I don't burn my tongue. I really don't know what to expect from this, man. Woo. It's so hot. I'm gonna have to just dive into this, y'all. All right, we got a good bite here. Good little bit of flop. I'm gonna show you guys one more time in the box. Looks pretty good. Now, taste test. Wow, dude. Bud Food Hall is like, they're on one today, man. Holy crap. This is actually really good. Describing the taste, whatever cheese this is, rich, matches really well with the hot honey, and I'm pretty sure I got a piece of prosciutto in there, but I definitely got a chunk of peach. And the peach is like this warm, like just sweet, very nice complementary flavor. Like, it's just, wow. I was trying to think of more words to describe it, but I can't. Like, I gotta take another bite. It's good. It's just very rich. But very yummy. Wow. That's like proof that anything can, like, y'all thought pineapples on pizza was weird. This is completely out of this freaking world, but it works. It's good, man. I'm gonna save that. Let's try our street corn one. So far, the bar has still been very, very high. Like, very high. They got some good food over here. Okay, street corn one.
Look, I bought this to take back with me, but I'm
like, yeah. That looks so good. I don't really know what to expect, to be honest. But based off of everything we've been trying so far,
I'm trying to just eat the fries, but every now and
I expect greatness.
I get a bite of the sandwich.
So,
not a sandwich.
All right, here we go. Mexican street corn pizza.
This is why
We need another bite, just to confirm. Okay, now, this is definitely a controversial one. I'm gonna do my best to dissect this and keep it fair. So, for me personally, I like the flavor of this one, but I also really love Mexican cuisine. Now, that's not to say that I don't think anybody else would love the flavor of this one. But even though I love Mexican cuisine, this is probably the first one that for me is below the bar that has been set. Main reasons being, it has nothing to do with flavor. The flavor is very good, but it just feels kind of dry. It doesn't feel like there's any sauce on here. And now that I'm looking at it, some sauce in terms of like, maybe the same type of sauce that they put on the Mexican street corn, like I don't know if it's like mayo or whatever it is. Whatever that is, aioli, whatever, that needs to be more drizzled on here to give the pizza a little bit more juice, I guess, is the best word to describe it. But the flavor, the corn, the seasoning, all that stuff, that's all bomb. It's just, for me, it's lacking that one element, so now I'm thinking kind of in advance for other people who may not be as inclined to Mexican food.
Not that great.
And like, that's definitely gonna take a toll, a bigger toll for that.
It didn't have any personality. The sandwich didn't have any personality.
Overall, not bad though. But this is definitely the first one that's a little below the bar for me. It's good. I would eat a whole slice of this easily, but it's missing a little oomph to it. All right, at this point in the vlog, there's probably a very good chance that I may or may not have some food particles somewhere on my mouth. Anybody who has seen any of my vlogs knows that somehow or another, no matter how much I make sure to wipe my face or whatever, thank you very much, or pay attention to trying to eat clean, somehow there's always one little crumb that ends up somewhere stowing away. So it is what it is. But yeah, pizza slices were good. Peach and prosciutto was surprisingly the one that took the lead. Mexican street corn, really all it was is it was just a little dry. The slice was just a little ashy for me, you know? So we just need a little moisturizer in there. Add some crema. Next time, same stuff that they put all over the corn. If they put more of that on the pizza to give it a little bit more oomph to it, a little bit more sauce, we'd have been balling, it'd have been good. So other than that, We're back down here to try our last one, at least the last one on my list. That was Cluck Norris. I had decided to try, I think they had like a Kung Pao, let me see. Cluck Pao chicken sandwich. I don't know if you guys can see that up there. It's like the last one on the list, I think. We're gonna go ahead and give that a try and see how that is. Cluck Pao one?
Cluck Pao.
Yeah, Cluck Pao, that's cool.
Any fries, onion rings, sweet potatoes?
Nah, I'm good. Just the sandwich is cool, bro. Okay. Cluck Pao sandwich has been ordered. All right. Cluck Pao chicken sandwich doesn't look too shabby. Let's get this upstairs and give it a taste test. Now that we are out of that extremely loud food hall, I feel like you guys may be wondering, Cam, why the fried chicken sandwich, man? You had salmon cheesesteak, Cajun salmon cheesesteak with all the fixings on it. You had Mexican street corn pizza, prosciutto and peaches and hot honey pizza slice. Thank you. Chicken sandwich sounds a little bit basic, don't you think? Well, this chicken sandwich is again a Cluck Pao chicken sandwich. So that is their take on Kung Pao chicken, which is already a standout. I've never had a Kung Pao fried chicken sandwich, but it also said that it came with peanut butter and a couple other things. So that stood out to me. I've never had peanut butter and fried chicken. So let's get into it. This is the Cluck Pao chicken sandwich. Now let's see if they stayed true to their promise. I don't see any peanut butter on there. Maybe it's on this side. Ah, there's our peanut butter. Again, never had peanut butter on a fried chicken sandwich, so I guess this is the first time for everything. What's the matter, Mom? Peanut butter on fried chicken doesn't sound good? Well, you guys saw the cross section. Sandwich looks pretty good. Peanut butter on the bottom is definitely there, so. This is a thick old boy. Good Lord. Thick old boy. All right. Enough chitter chatter. Let's give it a bite. I just don't know if I can get a bite. Oh no, I found an entryway. Got my drop point. All right, let's get into it. Cheers. Now that's an interesting flavor. That is like, I'm definitely getting the Kung Pao in there for sure. That peanut butter, I see why they did that. They added that peanut butter because usually when you get Kung Pao chicken, they put peanuts in the Kung Pao chicken. So that peanut butter is supposed to replace where they can't put just plain peanuts sprinkled on this thing. The peanut butter is the replacement for that. That's why that's there. I think the only thing that's missing from this that I wish it had, because it is really good actually, I wish it had like a little bit of like a zing, like a sweet zing in there somewhere. That would like send it over the top. But the immediate flavors that I'm getting, just biting straight into the sandwich as is, I'm getting that Kung Pao spiciness in there for sure. That like chili oil, like delicious, like it's all in there. I'm getting the nuttiness of the peanut butter, and that like it's a very strong base flavor in there, very grounding flavor. And then yeah, just the crunch. The crunch was amazing for that fried chicken. They did a great job on that. Whew. Nice and salty too. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. That's another specialty sandwich that I would order. Not an everyday thing, but definitely something I would come and get again when I'm in the mood for it. That's yummy. I think I'm probably gonna eat the rest of this to actually fill myself up, because everything else I've been nibbling on, just trying here and there. This is actually really good. Now you guys heard my review, so here's JB. We'll compare and contrast.
It's a good sandwich.
All right, but talk to him about it. Like, what's good about it?
There's a lot of like complex like textures. It's warm, and then there's like a sweet and like savory blend that goes with it, with the peanut butter. Is there a little spice to it, or no?
Yeah, the spice is there for sure. Spice. It's Kung Pao chicken, so it's gonna be spicy.
Yeah, the breading is not so thick, and then there is like a bitter like kind of spice to it. So,
now JB's saying that he got sweet in there. I didn't really get too many sweet notes. For me, it was very nutty, spicy, and like base, very strong base flavor, which was good, of course. But again, for me, what really would have sent it over the top is like if it would have had a nice little like sweet zing flavor in there, like a Polynesian kind of pop, like, oh, that'd have been fire. But beggars can't be choosers.
Peanut butter is good.
Like it?
Yep.
It's good stuff. You can have another bite if you want. I see you eyeballing it. So as I'm finishing this chicken sandwich, it is very good, and it's been consistently good throughout the entire thing, but that peanut butter and the chicken, like the heat from the chicken and the kung pao and stuff like that, starts to feel like laborious eating, I'm not gonna lie. I was still hungry at the beginning of this. Now I'm starting to get full. Feeling like a little bit of a workout to reach the finish line of this guy. Because this is a big old boy. But he's good though. Definitely worth the $11. Because they could have given me something way different. I've been to restaurants that $11, $15 for a sandwich, and you don't get the same size. So it's all worth it. The peanut gallery over here is pissed off at how slow I eat. I like to enjoy my food. I got people commenting saying, hurry up, finish it. We're trying to go home.
You're the only one. You've been sitting there for the past 15 minutes.
No.
Bags are packed
Look
up.
at the bags.
Look, you guys had the time to pack your bags. I had to go down and get Mountain Dews and waters and all the other drinks and condiments and all that stuff. Look, don't come for my dance move. Leave the dance moves out of this. What's the matter? Y'all act like you're tired.
I'm not tired, just ready to sit in one place and be tired.
Anybody, like I said,
Ran out of words.
Twilight Zone tomorrow?
I mean, how much do I really like y'all?
I mean, karaoke, family.
We're going around here, bro.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, all right, I like y'all a little bit. So that was basically a speed run of Bud Dairy Food Hall. Obviously, we didn't get through all the food. There was plenty more restaurants to try, but my appetite definitely gave out before I had a chance to make it around to everything. On top of that, I don't think we got a chance to try and experience more of the atmosphere at Bud Dairy. We can see that they had multiple different events happening on different weeknights and stuff. I think tonight was like Taylor Swift trivia or something. They had karaoke nights in other areas, and the different floors also seem to have like skee ball and like maybe little arcade zones and stuff where people can hang out and, you know, just enjoy themselves, have a good time. So that is it. That's, if anything, a nice little preview of what Bud Dairy has to offer. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this vlog to a close. We've been running around all day long, so it's time to go home and kick our feet up and relax. Yeah, appreciate you guys for watching, and other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
pollution, they're not getting pollution from